I think I have my audio and everything good. Mic is on. Oh, right, I should probably pause my... Close that. Load it up on my phone. I'm not eating up resources. Oh, okay, good. So, stream plans are very simple. Wait, I need to change the setting here. Get a little box around my game, but I'm not going to fill with it right now. Alright, looks like the game runs smoothly. Yeah, today's plan is just very quick and simple. I think it starts in... I don't know where it starts. Okay, there it is. Doing the new MSQ, and I'm just going to go right up until I hit the new trial, and then I'm going to end. I'm planning on probably running the trial with other members of the static, probably. And so that'll be tonight. And there's a good chance I will be also doing the new N raids tonight. There's no guarantee on that. That's just if the entire static is ready by then. And for this tier, we actually figured out our jobs, finally. Like, last night. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that later. Okay, I need to hop on my chat blocker. I'm gonna pick an updated one. Updated picture. There. Screenshot from after I cleared T, which we actually ended up doing a little while ago. Updated these weapons. I think it was. I think they did. I think the material looks a lot better than it used to. Here. And on one of my plates. This one I will actually notice the difference on. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that they went back and fixed it. These used to be just like really blocky lines on it. That looks so much better now. I almost regret switching off a warrior for this tier just because how good that looks. That is by far my main axe from now on. Anyway. Best stuff I got around, yeah. This will be good enough for tonight, I think. I'm not sure what eye level the new extreme's gonna be, because I don't think we're doing it tonight, but there is a possibility. I guess I can spend some of my books if I really want to. Because right now I'm saving all my tomes for crafting gear, obviously. Into the story stuff. Ah, random. Your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. My reading get better? Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. And I'm glad to see you're here too. Hi. Yeah. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Alright, I'll go first if nobody minds. Been back into Liliolo and spoke with Kwana. I told him all about the records left behind by Galulja's mother, as well as Speen's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settled down more. While I'm Galulja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. Yeah, my reading has gotten a lot better, apparently. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Speen. She's been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Encourages them to become endless. I said I got better at reading. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Speen's death altered. Someone must have tampered with devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given the recent events, Speen is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well. Remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this is proving confusing for those with more accurate recollections. Carry on with the investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter, the highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Ishtul and Alizé have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. Oh, it's Speen! I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. At least I assume that's Speen, because, you know, end of the last, update, last patch. There was someone wandering around and everything, and that's sort of the assumption. Break room's at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. I just kind of threw this outfit on for just basic stuff as Sage. Oh yeah, and I have a little surprise for when we do, end raids. I saw one of the arenas, so I made one outfit. Closest thing I could get to a Kiryu. Just because of the fact that it looked like a karaoke arena, and that's kind of the first thing I think of. Ooh, this looks really cool. I like this player housing. Like just wall options and stuff. Dividers as furniture, the floor. Honestly, consider... Yeah, hold it. It's Speen. Alright, time for round 2. Oh. Oh yeah, I turned it to Japanese dialogue after that, Speen listen to me thing.
この子は違うの。目撃されているリオース・フェーンとは別人。それどころか正真正銘の魂を持った生身の人間よ。リビングメモリーで調査をしていた私たちの前に現れて、いきなり気を失って倒れてしまった。それで連れて帰ってきたというわけ。彼女、体内エーテルが雷属性に偏っていたの。そのせいで強い麻痺の症状が出ていてね。ヤシトラから連絡を受けてポークシーを使った治療を施したところよ。
Does that mean we're gonna basically just get the answer on that, would a porksy work?
告示した容姿、発見された状況、属性の偏った体。彼女こそが トワ人であるリオース・フェーンの元となった人物。
Alright,
その可能
let's
性
delete the
は
backup.
極めて高いと言えるわね。
I got my Nolans right
い
here.
くらなんでもそんなはずねえだろ。だって元のスフェンは400年くらい前に病で死んじまったって。
私が死んだ。
I mean, don't get up, we're putting you back down anyway.
どういうこと？私死んでなんかない。ここはどこなの？
Welcome to the future.
みんなはオーティスは
Oh yeah, about Otis, he kinda died
君たち
twice. Kind of a shame, really. If he came out sooner, he would have been able to meet him. He ended up dying for you, you know, except for the fact that he died for the you that couldn't die anyway.
あなたは病み上がりなの。興奮すると体に触るわ。
That part still does kind of piss me off, though. That he sacrificed himself for a hologram. Like, I understand it was his sense of duty and everything, but that was his only life that he had left.
先に一つ確認をさせてちょうだい。
And Sven could have just as easily said, "Don't do this. This is just a holographic body."
その通りだよ。
At least made it better by having him
ここで目を
die protecting everyone.
あなたは知らない場所にいた。そうよね。見覚えがない暗い部屋で目が覚めたの。外はエレクトロープがむき出しの街で。そう、その街にあるメインターミナルと呼ばれる施設であなたはずっと眠っていたのよ。この続きはあなたにとって本当に受け入れがたい話になる。それでも知りたい？
No, I was kind of happy that we had a villain that we just ended at the end of expansion again properly and doesn't come back.
エレクトロープ製の棺がありました。おそらくその中で眠らされていたのでしょう。
Much as I liked him, Emmett Salt came back,
この時代から
Xenos came back,
シャットダウンされ、低温が保てなくなった
Idhog came back, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. No, Thornton was the end of that one.
その
For some reason I was mistaking it.
およそ400
At least Thornton didn't come back. And Gaius came back.
本当に？私は400年も眠っていたというの？
Just came back a
か
lot.
つてスフェーン王は来航大戦の後、雷の力に侵されて死去したと伝えられていますが、どうやら真実は違っていたようです。
And I'm just gonna quickly read these bonus dialogues myself. You guys want to try and get this story quickly? I like all these little side things, no matter what. should be reading this out. Let's do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I'll summon Graha, Tia, and Krell for now. Yeah, I changed the dialogue to Japanese because specifically the Sveen listen to me just kind of made me like, I'm done with the English dialogue. And I just never bothered to change it back. I think it was specifically because I was going to be joining helping some people and friends do that trial, and I just did not want to listen to that line again. I figured at least it sounded better in Japanese, like the Japanese voice actor delivered that specific line better. I just never bothered to change it back.
ヤシトラとアリ勢が治療してくれたおかげだね。こんなに具合がいいのは本当に久しぶりだよ。
The lightning aether issue is something that can be treated with Corksies.
なんだか申し訳ない。
Assuming this is the same sort of thing.
直してもらって。
That makes the fact that we didn't even offhandedly mention it
もらいっぱなしになってる。
during that scene with the kid. Like, why wouldn't we at least offhandedly mention, like, hey, we have a treatment for sickness in the aether, specifically. Like, we don't have to run back and get it right then and there. We can just, like, let her know. As sort of a bargaining chip of sorts. Like, hey, we're willing to work together. We have stuff that can help your people. And the people who have stuff that help your people are the people that are gonna die if you do the invasion shit. That's gonna be lost. I feel like a stroller will kill me if I pick this one. Wait, Ishul isn't here. For some reason I thought she might have been standing off to the side off camera, but I don't think she is. I guess if she was here, the camera work would have had them visible.
体内エーテルが偏ってる人が少なくないって話だったもんね。今のか。
Worry about not figuring it out. It took us ages, and it was like
みんなが聞かせてくれた
ancient
こと
Allegan research and everything.
まだ受け止めきれてないんだ。
It was after going to an entire another dimension, combining the research,
スフェン。
I think. It was developed as a cure for something entirely different.
じゃあ見に行ってみる？みんなが説明していた今のこと。
おう、そりゃいい案だ。実際に見て触れてみたらもっと確かに知ることができるもんな。ただバックルームの外へ出たらそのトワ人のお前に遭遇しちまうかもしれねえ。それでもお前は行きたいか？
不安がないと言ったら嘘になっちゃうけど、街を歩いてみんなの声を聞いてこの国の今を知ることで考えてみたいって思う。
So, does that mean the kid isn't the king anymore? And that, since the queen is actually alive, he, takes back over? Be your escort. Nothing will happen to you, probably.
本当嬉しいな。
At least you're not murderous,
そういうこと
bent
なら
on, you know,
私も全力で
siphoning life from our world, so
ありがとう。
I'll trust you for now. Seekers of Eternity. I'm gonna turn up my game volume just a bit to make sure it's not too quiet, and the background music, which I'm gonna want to do anyway because I'm sure the dungeon and trial music will be great. There, I think bumping the master volume up to 65 is good. I think I had it down at 40. Thank you as well, Random, for your kindness. The Endless Fiend, you knew her, did you not? Kinda. Just a little. May take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation. Myself especially. I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew was gone. Oh. Thank you for reminding me for the reward thing. That's a nice... I don't know when they changed that. I'm just gonna take the silver piece, because... You know. I still have a bunch of extra food. Especially, like, Zoni, which is my main XP food. Running out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items she has prepared for me, I believe. If you wait outside, I should only need a moment. Take your time. Watching you. Oh, not while you're putting on the outfit, but I'm like... I keep an eye on you to make sure you're not doing anything suspicious. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a weird thing to say as soon as someone says they're going to get changed. The sentiment is there that I'm making sure they're not doing anything suspicious. I need to actually pick an outfit for the next raid series. But for now, this is just sort of what I'm defaulting to. I really like the scientist stuff.
ごめん、お待たせ。着替えるのに
Oh, that outfit
戸惑っ
looks
ちゃった
really good.
お
That's going on in the Mog
いい
Station.
感じじゃねえか
I want it, though. Fantastic.
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえてよかった。
I think the hood is a little bit big. Overall, it's still really good. An outfit.
出かける前に少しいいですか
I guess the hood makes sense since you're gonna... You know, you don't want your face out.
あなたとトワ人のスペーンをどう呼び分けるかオブリビオンのみんなで考えたんです
Mark on your arm and wrap it up in
話を
bandages.
させてください
確かに同じ名
And then
前
if
で
we
呼ん
need
で
to
たら
make
ちょ
sure
っ
you
と
take off the
混乱
bandage
しちゃう
and
よ
show the
ね
mark. Just like that One Piece thing.
まず僕たちはあなたのこと
Oh,
を
I thought I meant,
ス
like,
ペーンと呼ぶ
make sure we were actually
その上
interacting
で
with her and not the
神聖
imposter.
アレクサンドリア連王国を治めてきた最初のトワ人を戦王と呼ぶつもりです
ならあいつはどうするんだ今民の前に現れてる方の
姿こそ同じですが戦王とは分ける意味でも模造石を意味するシ
We'll
ミラ
call
ー
them Sphene and Speen.
なるほどね別人として扱ってくれるのはありがたいぜ私としてもあいつらが同一人物だとは思えなくてさなあ
I was gonna say Speen and Slag, but I think Slag is an insult,
大丈夫問題ない
not
よ
just a byproduct of mining.
ただ表を出歩くときは名前を伏せてフードで顔を隠そうと思う 話を聞く限り、多くの人にとっては私じゃなくてトワ人の方が
We wouldn't want I'm the real Sphene, shoot the clone situation either. I'm sure.
私もできるだけ混乱は招きたくないし、気にかけてくれてありがとう、シェイル。
I'm sure Sphene wouldn't take too kindly knowing that the real Sphene is around. I'm just gonna call the fake Sphene Sphene.
とりあえずソリューション9の入り口まで移動するか。
スキャンポートから案内を始めるんだね。僕も説明頑張るよ。
So I do think that this update might be... Oh yeah, they updated that as well. The relic armor, or the... artifact armor? I think that's what it's called. For a realm reborn through... Shadowbringers, if I remember correctly. Even Endwalker, I think. They might have... Yeah, that looks so much better now. I think this update might get me to actually start really playing 14 again, because right now I've sort of been getting into that hyper focus again. Probably because I'm back on my ADHD stuff. But it might be perfect for me to finally do all my crafters and everything. They wants to talk to Lamati, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There's so very many. Can't decide where to begin. You want to let random choose. Coffee shop. Immediately. This is the coffee shop. This is the weapon shop where I get my cool weapons after beating up contestants at this arena. I'm actually compared at this arena where I beat people up for profit. There are a lot of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. Always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave random allowance to you a tour place. Remember watching them from a distance. Castletown I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. It's like that lady is doing now with Book Lamont. I can't turn to the side. You talking to Lamont? Just came back from Tuliolol. The first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has a family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. She made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Limblum. Limblum? Operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. See that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering their history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliol's leaders have shown great magnanimity. Magnanimity? And I can't help but be moved. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm sure how I feel about regulars and the treatments of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget. Parents, Otis, Selenia, I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Alright, so she is sane. That's good. If you attune to Lane 09, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use the teleport to other locations in Solution 9. Makes it easy to get around. It's a mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sailed off to prevent enemy use. After the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. Numbpad 0. It's heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. Is that everything? Okay, good. I heard that the upcoming, or the current extreme is actually somewhat difficult. That friend of mine that does this stuff, but that got a little carried away with the conversation. Alright, Random and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really, that's great. Right then, why don't we take a stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. Coffee shop. Yeah, a friend of mine that does, like, day 1 party finder, like, hour 1, basically, extremes and stuff, said that they spent a lot of time on the floor. I'm like, they're a really good player. I think they might have cleared most ultimates, or every ultimate. I don't remember for sure. I can be completely mistaken. It's been a while since I've seen their, catalog of ultimate weapons. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Especially since, I haven't brought Sage into anything considered high-end except for Ulu. Been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Being random, the two of you go ahead and order first. Do I get to choose an order, perhaps? Coffee?
いろいろな飲み物があって迷っちゃうなあ。このダリコーヒーをお願いします。
かしこまりました。こちらの豆は古くからある品種で、かなり苦味が強いですが、よろしいですか？
この味が恋しくなっちゃって。君は何
guess
に
it's
す
acquired
る決まっ
taste.
たかな？
I've never been a fan of bitter coffee. I like a smoother taste. Okay, that's the only coffee option, so I'm definitely picking coffee.
じゃあダリコーヒー2つだね。深入り向きの豆だからすごく香ばしくて苦味で目が覚めるし。
I mean, it feels like you're pushing through the bitterness to get to the coffee.
では、すぐにご用意しましょう。少々お待ちください。
I've just never been a fan of bitter. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I have some really good coffee that's like a more medium roast. For a second, I thought that was a QR code there. I really want just a drink coffee emote. In sort of my brand of sorts. Like my go-to meme.
声をかけられてる。
How much coffee I drink.
楽しそうだな。街の景色も人々の暮らしも国の在り方も何もかも本当に変わったんだね。 長い年月が過ぎてしまったんだって思い知らされちゃった。
あれ、スフェーン様？
Oh no.
その、ごめんね。似てるってよく言われるけど、人違いだよ。
ダメじゃないか。一人でフラフラしたら。すみません、息子がお邪魔してしまって。ほら、入るぞ。
じゃあね、スフェーン様に似たお姉ちゃん。
Yeah, apparently she's gotta be really careful.
あの子を知らない。あの子の
Maybe she should put a mask on or
みんな
something.
の知るスフェーンは
I think I have a spare one.
私じゃない。参ったな。お前の居場所はないんだぞって突きつけられてるみたい。どんなに様変わりしてもね、嬉しく思ってはいるんだ。みんなが守り抜こうとしていたアレクサンドリアが今も続いているんだから。だけどやっぱり寂しいな。
I think, what am I going to be using on Sage for materia? I don't think you use Piety at all. Piety doesn't give you enough to be worth it. I don't know if I'm going to be using spell speed on Sage at all, because I'm probably going to be pentamelting, because her static buffs funnels to DPS first and then support, from what I remember correctly. So we're gonna have our gear be 3 Savage Bists for the longest time. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Which I obviously have no complaints about. I was a melee once, got funneled. Now I'm doing my part as support and everything. I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. But alright, the people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Random. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on True View. Right button. I'm gonna take, like, a second to quickly refill my water, so I'm not gonna pop up the BRB screen. All this dialogue reading is making me thirsty. basically been taking sips of water between every line at this point. Here. I don't know which of these is closer. I actually forget what zones are called. Oh yeah, that was added. Jog. So that you still have a movement buff. Not quite as fast, but you know, you don't go back to walking speed. Oh, hello there. Neat outfit. Yeah, we need to find a place to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend some business. The memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger is past, I know, but the terror lingers. Oh, yeah. I was very confused for a moment. Like, how do you remember being killed? Of course, regular, you die, you come back. That threw me for a loop. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Oh wait, I have to use rally. Because I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. You can do it. Get over your death. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Yeah, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. Usher, they're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? Given everything's happened, I expect your duties have changed. Correct, we no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in the family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. What? Storage facility? What for? Where do you think all the food comes from? No. Must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, like funerals. Burial customs must be long forgotten. Have usher duties? So we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further. Since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the family should be given the choice. So he's a decent dude. Didn't have it before then. Important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. You want to help too, random? Yeah, delivers are my specialty. I've done a ton. Usually they're custom, though. Really grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. You each take one individually? In the meantime, I'll head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I'd like to know the family's reaction. You know, there have been people in Tulio who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. PTSD. Maybe I went to Malachite just to keep an eye on him. Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, I'm sure I'll be happy for the company. There are 4 items in total to deliver. 3 for the people in True View and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. While you do the talking, I fear my voice may betray my identity. The way will be right behind you. A lot of extra dialogue things here. Is really a massive zone. They definitely made him a lot better, a lot bigger when they dropped, I think they dropped PS4 support today? No, they didn't. It was PS3 support that they dropped. That made zones bigger. For a second, I thought that was an eye. I was like, the hell is that person? Is there something you need? So Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I can see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. It's always been the case. Now I find myself wondering about this and that, like how much longer I can afford to muck about with my brothers. I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thank you for bringing me the keepsake and give my regards to Malachite. Oh, it's nice that this... I think jog is one of the best little quality of life things. Oh, it kind of makes my, special Eureka boots a little bit, less useful. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. In need of it, made jog to stay sprinting cities or something. Because now they're basically entirely useless. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I'm looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember, but no such luck, it seems. The owner's dead, and they'll never become one of those endless Queen Sphene tells us about. Sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. They're made by putting your memories in a new body made of ether. Doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neo-Regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. Queen Sphene herself recommends it. I want to believe that all will be well, but... Sorry, I still need to clear my head. Oh, hello, do I know you? Here you go. Yes, this is a keepsake. Truth be told, I'm wavering as whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. Got me thinking about what we did to Tulio lol. I didn't even know we'd killed so many other people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Oklamat would never do that. She never and Tulio know that my father was blamed for attack, not the Alexandrian people. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of Neo-Regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. We're on TrueView, let's go to Neonstein. Vending machines. I still really like the aesthetic of this zone. Beverages from these machines, it's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Okay, this is a faster... Oh, no it's not. This is where I have to go. I won't be doing the unlocks and raids on stream. Well, I'll be doing them with Are you talking to me? I stack on Wednesday, probably for the end raid. And that'll be over on a different stream. Different person stream, Hino stream. Yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing it, get over to Hino's Twitch on Wednesday to see that. Alright, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. Oh, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? I don't know you. Oh, cool. A little dialogue change. Have you done the N raids? An enhanced challenger. No, champion. Can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved without using feral souls. Genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. I like that touch. Oh. At the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. The guy making a scene. I'm not gonna make it awkward since actual Sven is here. He's desperate for souls. Alright, sorry I'd see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, name's Lathander. Used to find the Arcadian, but not anymore. Took Queen Sven's words to heart and found a new job. One where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. I know lots of people are badly hurt when mechanical soldiers malfunction, and I've been assisting with the rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks, it's encouraging to hear that. There's a fellow who's had to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. And that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. Good thing, because some real bad shit's going on with the arena. You got out while you still could. I'm the only Blue Scout who would go besides my father. Lamai once told me that. Yell water because I try to take a quick sip. Hey, lesson learned, don't speed drink water. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people find it hard to do so, I imagine, because the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming Endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It's nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Or was it this patch that last week thing came out, or no? I think it might be the patch. I don't remember. I can go for a quick tongue just in case. We get a free Fantasia once, yet again. Take care of deliveries, thanks for taking charge. From what I've seen and heard, just plain people have held their queen in high regard, and the Simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so many. Now, let's part from Malachite, he should be back at the north of the recreation zone. But yeah, the Cosmic is 7.21, not this one. Just trying to remember. Really pay attention which order things are coming in. I'm most excited about the new Bosnia equivalent. You know, I am kind of a Eureka enjoyer. And the Phantom Jobs, just from the little bit I've seen, look really neat. I am interested about these phantom weapons, like how they're gonna look. Yeah, I'm curious. Hold. I think they also updated these now. Hey! Holy tell. Maybe just because I don't use any of these. Maybe they haven't done it yet? I thought they said something about 2 die channels for some of these? Selves. Flux ones didn't get updated. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. Reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. It is difficult to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved one. I still get tripped up when it's those weird, slightly weirder word combos. In the past way, we lost our memories of these people, lost part of ourselves. It's thought that saddens me to no end. Our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud. I wish that those are taken to be returned to us. I mean, when you die, they'll come back, but that's not really comforting, is it? Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what defines us. They form a path we walk to be where we are. Endless Self, I expect, is much alike to me in the beginning. I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. Once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. Oh, ad break starting. Oh. I guess it already happened. Never mind. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. I'm a version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come with terms with the fact I did, though. Huh? Is that? Is it the fake? Oh, hello there. Look, I think we can just, at this point, we can just kill her, hide the body, give real Sphene the clones, and go from there. Trust me, there's no way that plan can backfire. It will go perfectly. Looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Of course. I got my weapons ready. Looks like I decided to check, and it looks like only some stuff has been updated, and it's ARR relic stuff. They only went up to... Yeah. Did the Zenith... Oh, that looks really good now. I think I might use that on my Dragoon. Oh, I love the dragon skin look on it. It used to look like a plastic toy. All these used to look like plastic toys. That almost looks like the same as Final Fantasy 16 in quality now. Like, At least material-wise. Texture-wise. You're looking at all those off-stream, probably. Where to next? We're following the imposter. Who's ready to fight? Simulant headed to the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. Right. I don't need to worry about sprint. Yay. Soul's under siege. Oh, that's probably the new N-Raid stuff. Yeah, I really hope eventually they're gonna add Legacy Ultimate weapons, new jobs. 'Cause I would love T weapons for the later
見
jobs.
当たらないね。もう少し進んでみよう。
Oh. It's just a little electricity. I'll be fine.
おい、大丈夫か？
Did they just like discharge the entire city's worth of electricity in me just to take me down to my knee? Oh, hello there, creepy one.
やっぱり死なないか。面倒だけど正しくはある。
Look, buddy, I ate far worse to the face from Ramu, and
キープ内で作れる雷撃じゃこの程度が限界だものね。次はどうしよっか。
正確な計測によって予想の幅を狭めていくこと。それこそが無駄な思考回数。
I do like how they're putting the respect on the warrior of light by going like, yeah, we used the entire city worth of electricity, and we weren't expecting to kill you.
あの声、どこかで。
Ooh, scientists from... I forgot what they're called. Alright, buddy, you're dead.
ねえ君、君だよ君。私たち、君に大切な用事があるんだ。預けておいたものを受け取りに来たの。世界をつなぐ
Nope.
力を
You ain't touching shit.
鍵。もち
What
ろん
is that?
返してくれるよね。
I don't remember seeing that on the original design. Could be mistaken. Huh, I'm not giving you anything. Who are you? Besides, it's mine by right. It has the Asm constellation on it.
だけなんて意地悪なこと言わずに、もっと大勢を問人にして幸せにできるんだけどな。
Did they actually drop the key?
お前、ふざけるな。トワ人のためにまたエーテルを奪うつもりか。
すべては彼の実験を進めるためなんだ。
Like I said, we should have just jumped her,
前の私に
And-
トワ人を作らせたのだってその一
just
環だ
dumped
ろ。
her body and left, let Sphene be.
あの子ってば哀れだったよね。増え続ける死者を全部トワ人にしていくだなんてできるはずもないことをやらされてさ。それもすべて計画のうち。 追い詰められたあの子が鍵の回収と行使を試みるのを最初から期待してたってわけなんだ。ねえラマチ、大事にしてくれたのに。
Yeah, or I have no such soft spot.
ごめんね。
Come on, look Lamont, punch her in the
私た
face.
ちリオス・フェンは彼の駒に過ぎないの。
I'll do it for you. Help me up.
言葉であいつの思いを踏みにじる
These
んじゃ
hands are
ね
rated E for everyone.
私を殺したところでまた新しい私が作られるだけだよ。
Oh, we'll go for a high score. See how many buys you can rack up.
それに隣国の王様を何度も手にかけるだなんて、トライオラ連王国の
What are you talking about? We can just go like, hey, that was an imposter. We have the real Sphene right here. We'd be fine.
お前。
What's the objective of these experiments? What are you planning? Weird scientist dude. I do like the coat though. Just from a little bit I'm seeing.
"もしかして俺に聞いてるの?"
Damn light over here.
新たな進化のためさ。
Mastermind and all that.
生命は移り変わる環境に適応するため、死というものを得得した。
Are you some forgotten Asian shard?
いわば世代交代という生存戦略だ。
Oh no, he's just
強くなった者、弱き者は死によって排除され、種は時代に応じて最適化されていく。けど、とっくに限界、時代遅れなんだよ、そんな方法は。繁殖に頼るから野放図に増えていく。結果、資源不足だのくだらない戦争だのを引き起こす。
Is he doing a eugenics?
死という
I really hope not.
どれだけの可能性が消えていった？ここに至った人類に肉体という枷は非合理だよ。目指すべき
Talking
は
about like unchecked
プリザベーションだ。
growth and population and everything. And like trying to control population growth
もしかして
sort of starts going into deciding who gets to have kids and all that weird shit and like very concerning stuff. So it's good he's not that bad. He's still bad, but yeah.
エレクトロープ技術を極めた若き天才。自身が設立したプリザベーションという組織を率いて麻痺症状への対策を
Surprised
研
he's still
究
alive.
していた人物だよ。
I assume that IV is what's keeping him alive. Man needs to take a nap. I know I'm not one to talk, goddamn.
カリュクス、君はいつだって先を見据えてた。今回だって考えがあるのはわかるよ。でもこの国の人たちを惑わすような真似はしないで。
Well, he knows, if he didn't know before, he knows now that you're here.
彼らを先導するのをやめて。
I mean, he probably did know they were here, but that definitely removed
ひ
any
どい言われようだな。惑わすも何も
doubt
民が
that he knows
私という
now.
王様を求めてるんだよ。 ほんの数年王様だっただけの、もはや何者でもない君は、いつ死ぬともわからない生身の私は不要なの。
I do like that they had to use the entire city's worth of energy to force the Warrior of Light to sit out for a single cutscene. At least that gives an explanation why we didn't, you know. Oh, I guess we're up again. Look, man, this is my key. It has my name on it, basically. Ooh, though. Very interesting. Random, me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. Frustrating to be so powerless, perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Alexandria has no need for Queen's Fiends. The Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. Now, although it's hard to, a hard truth to accept, it's nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said, just so happens there's something only you can do right at this moment. Start with Calyx, what can you tell us about him? The prodigy who specialized in the field of electropy and made his mark during the storm surge, yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with the illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. Well, he's managed really well, considering it's about 400 years later. Grimby still here forcing his music on. I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I don't know if that's the case. Like I said, I'm very suspicious of that IV in his neck. I see, while we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Sphere. Did they? All while I was slumbering. Members of Oblivion have spent a long time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. How many more quests I have to go? Oh, getting close to done. Hopefully, to the trial. I should be running around my war stuff instead. Now you hang in the back room, since I will be probably just doing warrior for the dungeon. My main outfit. I thought those were able to be put on your forehead. Can you manually adjust visor? Okay. That's specifically why I got them. I'll just say that after getting ambushed, I decided to get into proper combat gear.
話は聞かせてもらったわ。プリザベーションがついに姿を現したのね。
彼らは鍵を使うことで現状提示している5000人とい
I
う
think it's
上限を
Japanese
超えて
voice.
トワビト化を進めようとしている。となれば共造世界からエーテルを奪うつもりだってことはまず間違いないだろう。それを使って全ての死者を救おうとした戦王との違いはおそらく人数だ。カリクスはトワビトの維持に必要なエーテルの量を正確に把握している。だからこそ上限を設定できるし、無慈悲にも線を引くんだ。
管理された永続ね。それを進化と呼ぶかどうかはともかくとして、人のあり方は明白に変わるわ。
なあ、カリクスがすげえ技術者だって言うんなら、戦王の死に関する記憶を消したのもあいつなんじゃねえか。
可能だとは思うよ。でもどうしてそんなことをしたのかまでは。カリクスの目的については推し量れたものの、今起こしている行動については依然として謎が多いわ。確かなのは人々が死と直面して不安が広がっていること。そうした人々をシミラントが先導してトワ人にしようとしていることかしらね。誰だって死は怖いし、できるだけ遠ざけておきたいと思うものだよ。その気持ちを無理に否定はできないけど、私はシミラントを止めたい。スフェン王の言葉を信じようとしてる人たちに少しでも誠実でいたいから。今は王冠さえいただいてないけれど、彼らに背を向けちゃったら本当にもう私はスフェーンじゃいられないって思うんだ。
その後押しができるかは分かりませんが、興味深いものを見つけましたよ。プリザベーションの専用端末です。カリクスが映像を乗っ取ったサイネージを解析してアクセス記録を調べたら、発信源が規則核で見つかりました。
規則核ってシェールが解読してくれた母さんの記録に出てきたよね。確かお城が隠されてる場所だ。
エバーキープは旧王国時代
This is gonna be the
を
dungeon.
覆うように建設されました。その周辺にあたる規則核は保安上の理由で立ち入りが禁じられ、マップデータも公開されていません。
この塔が城を。
隠れて専用端末を設置するにはもってこいかと。プリザベーションが来航対戦機から存在する組織であれば、城の構造にも詳しいでしょうしね。
でもエレクトロープ技術の天才だというカリクスが発信源の痕跡を放置するかしら。
意図的に情報をつかまされていると思った方がいいでしょうね。
罠としか思えないが、それでも現状では唯一の手がかりだ。あんたはどう思う？
Little revenge is in order. I just finished detailing my axe. I'm ready to use it.
そうだよな。あんたに大事がなくてよかったが、俺としても徹底抗議したい。
それなら規則核へ向かうルートを確保するので、 少し時間をください。
私も同行させて。
Ooh.
私には
Oh.
特別な力
I
な
thought she was gonna be a trust option, perhaps. I guess she did say that her healing isn't especially good anymore.
わかった。一緒に行こうぜ。私らが先行して安全の確保はするから。
I do hope that they're gonna update this gear specifically. One of my favorite tops for Warrior. Is honestly still one of my favorite Warrior outfits in general. Or if I throw on something different for my body to fight. Oh yeah, this was one outfit I had considered for top when I was running it. This was another one. Good enough. Think? Eh. I'm always indecisive about my glams. Maybe I'll just wear this. Thank you for allowing me to come to you. It takes some time for me to find my place in Alexandria, but I will slowly but surely. Yeah, there's an announcement I'm going to be making in my Discord, but I'm planning on changing my stream days back to my original stream days of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Since the static is going back to their original Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I believe it was, days of raiding. And I'm just gonna speed through the dungeon with actual people, I think. Oh, that doesn't really help. I hopefully put it in one of them in there. No. Dang it. Would have liked to put my T weapon on, perhaps. Actually, I just pop back there quickly. I believe a plotted Bible route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Galildra, and no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of electropy is bound to serve you well. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Now let's head to lift in the government sector. I wouldn't be quite so specifically let's change my glam, but I'm gonna be running with actual people and I want to look drippy when other people see me, of course. And naturally, one of the most important things about looking drippy is a big shiny weapon. Even though this does, again, look fantastic now. Unfortunately, this place doesn't have an inn. It would have been nice. Wait, that's not the person. It's like, okay, it's this direction, quest marker. I do still kind of wish I bothered with the Squeak the Coyote. It's very cute. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Ishalja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics. Castle's at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Random, take this commuter carrot with you. Modified track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Alright, mapping out the place for future expeditions. Cool. As we're all set, let's get going. Ooh. Time for the dungeon. I'm wondering if that's gonna quickly lead into the trial, because, like, as soon as I unlock the trial, I'm gonna do my ending thing. My outfit. That'll take a minute. Early, only a minute. There's my T weapon. Good, no, not for this outfit. Go with my usual boots that I wear every time. Perfect. I think I'm pretty much good to go. What I would like for this would be a nice brass. Almost. Oh, that would be perfect, actually. Background. I can just buy one off the market board and call it good. My outfit is ready. I only need one. There, that looks good. Duty. Want to do it? That's trust, not duty support. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That Sphene wouldn't be there. Alright. Off we go to the new dungeon. And, that's a little bit louder than I was thinking. Alright. Ooh. It's cool. I'm kinda liking this music. Very chill at the start. Hopefully it gets a little more exciting shortly. Or is it just gonna be kinda emotional? I'm a warrior, so, we ball! God, I have not played warrior in ages. I completely forgot how to play it in a dungeon. I don't know if the healer is going to be willing to let me get low enough to get any use out of my bloodwetting. Been a couple weeks since I've played. Making sure they won't go after my buddies. Oh good. I like this healer. They are letting me actually use it. Now, if I remember, Fell Cleave is a gain when it's on 2 enemies. If it's 3 enemies, then you decimate. Ooh. Alright, that one's an AoE, definitely. Oh, I guess I used my reprisal just out of kind of habit. Well, at least you didn't eat my gauge on me. Coming out of one of these. Okay, I have no idea how you tell that. Alright, that was unintentionally good positioning for me. I'm gonna keep him here because he's spinning around a lot on his own anyway. Alright, if I had to guess, okay. Into the ones that just popped. Equalize this. Almighty rack it is. Gotta bring him back to center so that way if he jumps it won't No, I'm just gonna raw dog this. Wait, I used my thing already. I'm really not used to this anymore. I wonder how the gear is gonna look from this. I don't think any of these are gonna be quote-unquote this of any sort. Yeah, kinda taking a look at the gear, how it looks. See any chests on the way? There it is. Party one. I know they nerfed AoEs, if I remember correctly. I don't know why they would have. Why they decided to. Ooh. That's cool. Getting a use out of it. I guess them letting me get low might have just been them not paying attention, rather than letting me get use out of my abilities. This one's... they always start with an raid-wise, so I may as well commit it. I swear I know what I'm doing. That first Buster thing was just a... oh. This one... oh. Oh no. What? Okay, so I did guess right. I was like, you know what? Where you go? And now I understand how it works. Whoever's left. Okay, it looks like over there, so we're safe here. Cool. Makes sense. Okay, so this is like the... I was thinking it was gonna be like, Dan? No. Yeah. The Asian, the pre-Asian version of Fandaniel. Hermes, that's his name. I was too focused on trying to remember his name that I let my buff drop. Oops. Oh, this is a very easy fight. Yeah, Pixel's a safety. I've learned how to do it from raids.
まだ余裕がありそうだ。それなら計測を続けよう。奥へ進むという。
I think we just go up. Don't know if there's gonna be another set of enemies. Okay, no. And at least it's super easy to run dungeons as a warrior. There we go. I always love when I get to actually make use of my... Okay, I thought I was... They looked at me. So I'm just gonna use my heal as a way to aggro them. Keep them on me. This thing is really annoying. A lot of movement. Materia. So I did not mean to do the single target. Okay, that's a sage, not a white mage, so I can actually use things like interrupts. Hopefully. Okay, let's face him away from the party since he's the last one left. And I think I'm gonna hold my stuff for the opener of the upcoming boss. Or the next pack. Breed the earrings for my sage, just a little bit of a gear bump. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be geared to the extreme, I'm pretty sure. But the healer might take him, which is fine. That's...
まだデータが足りていない。
Big
お前
door.
の力
Big obelisk.
これで測らせてもらうよ。
How to feel about that design?
最後の相手は長きにわたって
Now I remember my opener. I'm glad I had to guess that means the tiles are gonna explode. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's how that works. Okay.
他の兵器も起動する。
The turrets are just turrets, I'm sure. Okay, I saw it being red and I was like, is that a tank buster line? No, it's not. Oh. Uh-oh. At least it gives you time to... Oh. I don't remember if you had to actually be in the line indicator. There's gotta be a phase 2, I'm hoping. This is a little bit boring. Not gonna lie. Where does this start? And I'm good. Ooh. I was gonna try and take that out of there.
これがエターナルクイーンを送った力か。
Oh, I forgot. That would have flashed the healer. That is my bad. Should have realized. Oh god, that was very, very close. Okay, I didn't need to worry about that. I am glad I'm Abyss Warrior.
大事な計測ができた。解析を進めるとしよう。
I would normally have been willing to wipe, but I just want to try and get through all this quick. feel too bad because we saw all the mechanics are just variations. The healer. Post-dungeon cutscene.
カリュクスはこちらの戦力を測ろうとしていた。私たちが来るように仕向けたのはそのためだったの。
魔物や機械兵はあらかた片付いたが、あいつまた何か仕掛けてくるかもしれねえ。ここから先はスフェーンとシェールも一緒に動こう。端末もまだ見つかってねえし、警戒しつつ奥を調べてみようぜ。
It's fun relearning how to play the game, sort of. Just getting back into the groove. I've been playing so much Warframe. I think I've touched 14 in like 2 weeks, probably.
麻痺症状が出る以前はね、ここを通ってオーティスやゼレニアの稽古を見に行ったんだ。
Look up the dungeon gear looks now.
オーティスのことは知っ
Only
て
gave
る
me
ね。
maiming pieces to drop.
ゼレニアはアレクサンドリア王国騎士団の副団長なの。それでね、私もみんなと一緒に戦えるようになりたくて、家庭教師の先生から魔法の使い方を習ってたんだよ。でもね、私が15歳の時に来航大戦が始まって、お母様とお父様が崩御された。王位を継承した私が世継ぎもないままに死ねば、王家はついえ、国も分裂する。だから私が戦場に出ることは許されなかった。結局麻痺のせいで動けなくなっちゃったんだけどね。それでもやっぱりあの時戦うべきだったって後悔する気持ちはあるんだ。優しいだけの王様のままじゃ民は守れなかった。もう一人の私がそう言ったと聞いたけど、本当にその通りだと思う。
スフェン、
ごめん、なんだか暗い話になっちゃった。先進もう。
しかし大きな城だよな。この廊下って
Remind me of that one castle from
なあ、
Shadowbringers that we went and did as a dungeon. Oh, and she's been kidnapped. Honestly, I shouldn't be surprised.
いない。
Why didn't we keep an eye on, you know, the most important person to this? Okay, never mind. I did.
何が起きたの？
Good. So everything's fine since I'm here. I need to be concerned. Oh, and this, I think, is the trial, so I'll be ending in just a minute. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, yeah, this is definitely looking like a trial arena. Oh, sick, we're having a disco. Oh, I need my Kiryu fit.
までついてきちゃったみたい。
Which one's the guest?
ここに連れてきたのは君たちなんだね。
Yeah, I like how they didn't question where I was. They only questioned where Sveen was.
鍵に反応する転移装置を
Oh,
廊
no,
下に
it
仕
was
掛
for
け
me.
ておいたんだ。残念。この玉座の間でエーテル式通信は使えないよ。
Alright, so what do you think you're going to accomplish getting the most dangerous person in probably the entirety of all the shards
認めるよ。
in a room with
お
you?
前の力を測るにはバリアピラでは足りなかった。
Like, you basically just gotta pissed off Wolverine, sit in the bathtub and put him in there with you. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh, that looks cool.
使えるものは使っていいよ。その方がデータの精度も上がるからさ。強さを正確に計測すること。それこそが最短の道。
Oh, the nice thing is, end raids can be unlocked separately.
回収するためのね。
I think.
今日も素敵だよゼレニア。私たちを守るためにあの人をやっつけちゃってもいいからね。
And Arsene just say like, hey, don't do that.
まさかこの兵
If she listens specifically to Sveen.
そうだよ。生前に彼女の記憶を預かることはできなかったから、私の記憶から拾い上げた情報を元
It
に
is
し
a
て
really, really cool design though. Love it. Hopefully the fight music's good.
人のディオース・フェーンが国民に心から望まれて作られたのだとしたらいいよ。それでもけど私の大事な人との思い出をねじ曲げてこんなものを作るなんて。記憶は君のおもちゃじゃない。
He's lucky he's a hologram.
通りになるのは悔しいけど、セレニアの名誉のためにも
Look,
あの兵器は
it's a
破
big
壊したい。
fighting mech. You can't stop me from fighting it. I don't care if they want data from me. I'm fighting that thing because it looks cool as hell.
使えない身でも助言くらいはできるかもしれない。だからお願い。どうか助けて。君の力を私に貸してほしい。
Ooh. Very epic sounding. Okay, so he's well aware of my magic friendship stone. Recollection now accessible. God, that is so cool. I really want that sword, honestly. Back to Solution 9, quickly unlock the end raid. Is right here. I've got to watch the new Monster Hunter title update thing. Is that? Oh, whoops. I'm opening Chrome. Okay, April 3rd. The new Monster Hunter update. Like I said, I'm keeping this raid for running with my party, my static. Random, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, and Naomi and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psycho necrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. I'm mainly going as a warrior because that's, my raid job for the series. The first series. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher in order. A rather complicated affair, after all. You've barely been crowned champion of light heavyweight division before our sister Eutropy challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psycho process. He also appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, were actually dead, taken by the disease. With that revelation, we look for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Naomi. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electropy technology. She learned all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh, Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for her discoveries. And attempted access ever keeps courses for information on souls, you see. Smart kid. And surprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. Took me to task, will me never do again something so reckless. When I explained her predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. Data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to use feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. Brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to the method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. I feel like it'd be risky until we figure everything out. Because we tip them off that we know what's going on. It's fair, that's why he came to you before taking action. As Medem warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those who yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. So I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested, as they've barred for fighting for a time. It wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There's still a risk, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what illness has done Eutropy, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rebels, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. People are gonna be happy about getting to see Honey be lovely once again. As busy as I expected, but I can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Reading and talking so fast is gonna give me a headache. God. So they have breath from reading. Oh, that stuff so fast. What's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. And here's the deal. You're dying from soul cancer. My star, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Really, what a relief. I sure imagine how they might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Haven't got any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training, so when I examined her, we found that she's on threshold of developing the disease. I'm pretty reckless, but... Sick, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't find the Arcadian anymore. Alright, then I'll retire. Well, at least she's taking it pretty well. I mean, she's pretty much has the whole idol thing going for her. Really, I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. While I've raised countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shined so brightly as when I found the ring, it's true. Everything I've done was so I could bask in the adoration of people, and I couldn't do that if I was dead now, could I? So I'll look for another avenue to accompany my talents, and you'd be sure that I'll succeed after all. May be lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Now that I'm scheduled to appear on the broadcast, I must be on my way. Thank you for the warning, dears. You're lifesavers. Believe something else, honey. There's one another fire lightning form, brute bomber. Not exactly friends, won't ban them either, not likely to call as when called. Visit my home. I'm just gonna finish up off stream, get my plugging shut down and everything. Yeah, with that, got my plugging. Discord. You can chat me and other members of my community when I'm offline, and sometimes give updates of plans and whatnot. Follow them there. Secondly, my VODs channel, so if you came late or missed a stream, you can find all my VODs there. I try to upload all of them as soon as my streams are done, or within a few days. Pretty much all my streams should be there. And finally, my Blue Sky, which I use instead of Twitter. You can follow that there. And yeah, my stream schedule is changing to back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 7 to 10 PST. I haven't decided the start date of it yet, but it will be by the time Raid comes out, the Savage patch. Yeah. That's that. I hope to see you guys in the next one.